Welcome back to Class Firearms, guys. Kai over here, tuning in from Take Aim and Training Range here in South Carolina. And today we're going to talk about have a little head-to-head comparison, or a fight between the Glock 43X in this case and a Sig Sauer P365 model over here. And let's see which one is better and see which one is more suited for you. They definitely have their differences, but they are extremely popular. Now, right off the gate, I want to say this. We're using Sig Sauer over here, P365, not because we're shilling like some of you guys talk about in the comments section. It is because one of the most popular concealed carry handgun out there. In fact, pretty much P365's changed the game. So we're basically giving you guys two the most popular concealed carry options, putting them head to head and see what we think about it. And that's it. Now let's move on and talk about what we got here in front of us. And obviously Glock 43X right here. The difference between a Glock 26 or regular Glocks, right? If you look at them, they're actually extremely slim. That's what I love about them. For concealed carry, this is it right here. They're pretty much under an inch wide. Fantastic, super nice, but it does have its own downsides, and that is obviously one of these single stack magazines. Unfortunately, with the slimline, you get a little magazine capacity issue. In this case, Glock 43X, which is a longer grip version of the Glock 43. You guys can see everything else same, just the grip length, and the capacity on the 43 is only 6 rounds, unfortunately. And Glock 43X only 10 rounds, unfortunately. Again, Glock definitely wants you guys to do better on this one. However, thanks to Shield Arms, a company out there, they actually make these 43X or 43 magazines. Basically gives you 50% more capacity. In this case, I've got 15 round magazine capacity for the 43X, and if you get the 43 version, which gives you 9 rounds capacity. Not bad at all. So that's it, right? Moving over to the P365. In this case, we've got the X macro here, which was originally, it had a comp. The original X macro had a comp, but then obviously changed. Now it's X macro comp, and the regular X macro is this. The biggest advantage over the Glock 43X or Glock 43 in general, well, first of all, you've got a magazine capacity of 17 rounds. I mean, right here, guys, that's significant. 17 round, full-size guns have 17 round magazine capacity when it comes to 9mm, so it's absolutely fantastic. And also, this is a highly customizable gun, so it's fully modular. What I mean by modular, the fire control unit is the only serialized item on this gun. The slide, barrel, and the frame, they're not serialized. You can buy them anywhere, get them shipped to your house. And you remove that fire control unit, which comes with the trigger all in one piece. You can drop it into different types of frames, or even, I mean, come on, this right here. Oh, right there, P365 Flux. Shout out to my guys over there at Flux Defense, Ben, obviously, Luca, if you're watching this, I hate you, and love you at the same time. But anyways, this is it. So that's a P365 fire control unit. You can drop it into multiple different things, highly customizable. You know what I'm talking about. I better not see a single comment on this one. Moving on. All right, so let's go over to another gun right here, Glock 48, which is pretty much the same exact gun as the 43X, just a longer barrel. You guys can see the extension right there. Frame is exactly the same. That's it. Everything else is pretty much the same. Magazine capacity, again, 10 rounds from the factory, but you can do 15, same thing. Now obviously we have the Spectra Comp, P365 Spectra Comp. This is it's got a comp, obviously, good trigger, 12 round magazine capacity, flush fit.
But it's an XL size.
Exactly, P365 XL size, a little bit on the higher end of the P365 lineup. And you guys know the regular P365. This is for people with really small hands like Brandon, and perfect for them actually. So, moving on. So here's what I want to do. I want to go ahead and shoot the Glock 43X against the P365 X macro in this case, and see which one feels better overall, which one I have a better shot placement, recoil impulse, just overall the ergonomics. I'm gonna test all of that stuff and let you guys know which one I think is better. But I do have another gun here that I want to talk about real quick while I'm at it, and that's going to be, obviously, the Glock 43X from Terran Tactical Innovations. Oh my God, I love this thing. Look at the stippling job. You've got a awesome Timney Alpha just trigger shoe, because that thing is extremely light for maybe concealed carry applications, but just a trigger shoe. Awesome slide design, fantastic combat sights. Obviously Sig Romeo X optic. Just look at this thing. Phenomenal. And look at this base pad too. Comes with, I think that's like 20 rounds. And it feels incredible in the hand. Terran Tactical's, Terran Butler's stippling job is probably one of the best in the industry. It also has an upgraded barrel. Just freaking fantastic. I'm also going to shoot this in this video. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so I ditched the battle belt because we're doing a little concealed carry stuff. This is not going to be a full concealed carry training type video, obviously. If you guys want to see that, I did a video strictly on concealed carry training. It's not about guns, it's all about tactical training, survival stuff. On this channel, we'll have the link in the description section. Definitely check that out if you guys are interested. I believe there's some good, valuable information for everybody that's out there carrying, whether you're experienced or not, doesn't matter. So definitely check it out. Anyways, I've got an appendix carry right here. There's other positions. You know, people carry at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever. Whatever you prefer, obviously train with it. But I've got the P365 right here. I go ahead and charge this thing, load it up, good to go. Place it into my holster. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically, nothing crazy, just draw it slowly, kind of engage, see how that thing feels, and do the same thing with the Glock. And then we'll give you guys our final thoughts. With that being said, so just gonna go ahead and with my offhand, remove my shirt out of the way, get a good purchase, and just shoot. You know, I'm not gonna lie, the P365 X macro, this size feels really good. I shoot better, like pretty good with this because of the grip size. I'm able to get that full purchase, like Glock 43 or even P365, the tiny little one. I get a hold like that, like just only 2 fingers, and I can't really purchase the grip all that well. It affects the way I run the gun. Obviously, any malfunction drills or magazine changes, it is not all that suitable for me. But this thing is freaking phenomenal. Anyways, let me shoot another magazine. I got a bunch of them here in my pocket. There we go, another 17 rounder. All right, let's see how I'll slide it in. Oh, that's kind of turned already. Feels real good. Shoot another mag right here. There we go. Again, that 17 round magazine capacity is freaking awesome. So there we go. Let's just see how this feels. You know, feels pretty good. The recoil impulse pretty good. Stays in my hand pretty good. The grip is nice and slim. That actually does come in handy. I do like slimmer grips overall, and also trigger. It's a pretty awesome trigger for what it is. It's a pretty killer. Now, no wonder why this is doing real well in the concealed carry market. But let's do the same thing with the Glock. I've got my holster over here. Switch this thing up and let's get going. All right, guys. Now I've got the Glock right here. Grab it. Oh, I'm already out. 10 rounds. And that sucks. it really does come into play. Like when we talk about it on the bench, right? Oh, 10 rounds, 17 rounds, of course, it's very significant. But it hits you like a punch right in your chest or in your stomach when you're actually shooting this thing. You're out very quickly, and capacity is extremely important. Anybody in the comment section is saying, hey, you know what? Capacity don't matter. It's all about your training. If you're trained, you don't need capacity.
Shot placement.
Shot placement. That guy has never gotten into a gunfight, and he doesn't know. Capacity is extremely important. I've seen plenty of people shot numerous times. Amazing shot placement, and they still were fighting. When I say I've seen, I watch YouTube videos. So with that being said, let's keep shooting. All right, so another 10 rounder in here. There you go. And I do feel more recoil impulse on this gun. But you know what? Let's get the big boy in the game. Now that is your Shield Arms magazine, 15 round magazine capacity. What is this? What's the difference between this and a Glock polymer magazine? I said it, it's polymer versus metal. So what is this? What happens right here? It's kind of like sharp edges right here. That's where your polymer mag catch right here catches onto that. And a lot of people talk about it. It's been that way for years, that if you actually don't change your magazine catch on your Glock, well, the metal is going to eat out the polymer and you're going to have a broken or eaten out magazine catch. That's not going to work. Well, somebody told me the FBI actually extensively tested this, and they found absolutely no problems whatsoever using Shield Arm magazines and just regular Glock magazine catch. Thousands of reloads, no problems whatsoever. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go and take their word for it. Whether you like them or not, they are pretty much the best when it comes to firearms studies. Everybody uses them as the standard, so we're gonna go and take their word for it and send 15 rounds downrange. All right, let's see. I don't know where the top one I can't hit. I don't know, even with the Sig I couldn't. Well, yeah, I'm done. I know some of you may say that, you know what, it's not fair. You shot more rounds with Sig when compared to Glock. Well, it's not my fault. Sig just simply had more capacity. Oh, gotta love that dust. The things that we do for you guys. Friggin' hot, South Carolina. I'm all beat up. If you guys think, well, I'm dirty over here, well, there's this badass sniper rifle called, what was that?
Ballista.
The FN Ballista, yeah, CF contest, guys. I just shot that intro over here. Just, do you see this battle zone? Lay down into dirt for you guys. And I'm gonna be late for my date tonight because of this, but it's all for you guys. So check out CF contest, FN Ballista being featured on there. Just only one exists in the country as far as we know, besides this contest one. About $15,000 what the going price is. And right over there, just one left. I'm just telling you, check it out yourself. With that being said, let's talk about these two guys. All right, so P365 versus Glock 43X. Which one was better? I love both of these companies for what they do. I understand there's controversy on this one. Hey, that's a completely separate topic. I'm not going to get into that one. I'm going to talk about how well these products are. So far, I've gotten a lot of success with the P365, the rifles from Sig. I love them. When it comes to Glock, obviously, I've carried them for years. Know people over at the company Glock, awesome people. So, and this is not in any way Glock or Sig Sauer sponsor video. They didn't just send these to us. We legitimately wanted to do this video for you guys because concealed carry is such a huge topic, and North Carolina going to be the next constitutional carry state sometime, hopefully very soon. So more and more people are carrying, and guess what? Based on statistics, the most sold concealed carry pistols in the United States of America. And that's why these guys are going head to head. That's it. So either way, I know some of you guys in the comment section are going to attack. It is what it is. You do what you do best, which is talking shit on the internet. All right, with that being said, I still love all of you guys. That being said, guys, for me, I'm gonna go lean towards Sig on this one. Reasons as modularity, capacity, and honestly I felt less recoil on this one, and I was more accurate with this guy right here. When it comes to drawing these weapons, how fast you can draw them, of course the grip angle and how they're designed is important, but it's gonna really come down to your holster location and the holster brand that you're using. That's it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Wait, I've got one more Glock for you to try.
Wait, is that what I'm thinking?
Yes, one more.
Oh God. All right, so TTI. You know, I just love Terran's products. And this thing,
With a DPM recoil spring,
with a DPM recoil spring, all right.
so even lighter.
Dude, it does, the slide is feeling, it is lighter, like smoother than the actual 43, factory 43. The stippling, all right, this is loaded now. Holy crap. This thing is not gonna move out of my hand. It's incredible, feels really good, looks real good too. Let's give it a try, see if this is sighted in, and if I'm missing any rounds, it's probably not sighted in. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so let's go. Yeah, it's a 43, but then some. It is incredible, 43X. Wow, this is really cool. All right, so if I'm gonna pick between the P365 Glock 43X or TTI 43X, obviously it's gonna be this. Feels really good in the hand, but it's not fair. What we're trying to show over here is you can customize your Glock 43X, send it over to TTI or whoever else you want to use, and they can kind of Gucci this thing up for you. And I can already see the comments coming in. Glock always needs other parts to be good. I know, I've read this a lot on the internet. Oh, Glock, well if the sights were, I changed the sights, the trigger, and the magazine, now I've got a good gun. So unfortunately, in some cases that is true. Don't shoot the messenger, but it is what it is. However, they have proven themselves to be extremely reliable, so take it for what it's worth. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comment section and check out CF Contest. As I said, FN Ballista is being featured on there right now. And I promise you, I'm not just saying this because I work here, that thing is one of a kind, a gun that just didn't make it. You cannot find them anywhere else. They don't sell them anymore. We've got one, and the other one that we have has been basically CF Contest. I can't use the word. So. That's it, guys. As always, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate your business. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.